Hello, everybody. JB here. I'll be starting with welcome to the blah 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 of posting my because I've not been here in about 10 days, and in all honesty, is I have a few reasons. I have my, and I hope that you're able to understand. First, I'm not so much of I am learning how to sit in front of the camera, record myself, and all of those things. So it's not so much of it's not really my thing. Content creation is not really my thing. It's not something that I really love or genuinely enjoy. I mean, this is just me. I just want to document basically, and of course have you join me in the process. That aside, I also messed up my account because there was a I took some trades that I shouldn't have taken, and at some point I also used a wrong lot size that I had to close midway because I didn't want it to exceed. I lost about 1,200 or something. I can't remember now. I'll check it. So it genuinely messed up the account. I wasn't as serious as I was. I wasn't as disciplined. I wasn't as not even consistent because I was showing up every day trying to trade. But then my mindset was not as fixed as firm as it was when I was doing at least little drawdown, tiny profits, little drawdown, tiny profits, and immediately I got like a major drawdown like this. I missed because of lot sizing, and I don't know how I made such mistake, and that is very okay. I've made that mistake once actually, but it's not something that I usually do. And that day, I don't know what happened. I just messed up you know, my thought process was that I would show you how January ended, the account, how much drawdown I was in, and then start a new month afresh. You know, start posting from new month, which is today. Today is the 2nd of February, and it's like the first trading day of the month. And I thought that I would start posting from today, and that is why I'm here. So please, I apologize. Bear with me. I'm just a baby, and I'm just growing. And um, yeah, so let's get into the charts. After showing you my trades for today, I'm going to go to Funded Next portal or page to show us what's up with what happened last month and what is going on this month. All right, so the month started well for me. For some reason, I am seeing that USDJPY might go this high. Of course, I already closed my trade at 1:4 thereabout, and I just want to. This is just paper trading generally. I closed somewhere here, this purple line, and yeah. So how did I take the trade? I'm not going to be deleting a few things because I mean this is quite clear. So I mean direction was buys, so I was only looking for buys, and I saw my H4 zone. Price pulled back into the H4 zone at 7 a.m. and gave me RKL. So my plan is maybe next month or um maybe sometime next month I'll start to explain. I want to build consistency. I just don't want to come here and tell you one thing and the next day I'm telling you to change it. So I want to, before I start teaching or telling you how I take, I won't genuinely be teaching. I'll just be telling you how I take my setups, and if you want to implement, if you want to replicate such, if you want to learn, that's fine. And if you just want to you know it won't be like a course, it won't be like a class. I'll just be telling you things to see that, because genuinely my wish is that everybody can just you don't my wish is for anybody to be able to trade genuinely. Just have good, because trading is a process driven business. You have to follow steps. So once you have the step, you can genuinely just trade you can be profitable in less than in a month. You can do good money your first month once you have the steps. Of course, there are mistakes that you make. There are rookie mistakes that you make. There are things like that. There's your psychology. There are months that won't be as great and all of those things. But generally, you can have your steps. You can have your process in your you can have your process in your first month. You can not understand, but then you can have it in your first month because people that did it before us already, you know, gave us the template. So all we are doing now is just following a template. So, and I don't think following a template is as difficult as finding one yourself. Do you understand? So what I want to do from next month is, um, and trust me, this will be at zero cost, and I would, you know, because genuinely I don't want to ever feel like I don't want to be that person that they say that, oh, the way he made money from Forex is through mentorships, through teachings and all of those. I mean, I'm a baby trader, but that's not what I want to be. So let me figure it out first. Let me see the level of consistency. I apologize. Consistency I already have, and maybe next month, like I said, if we do well this month, you will see, and you would, you know, I really hope that I'm ready for that this month. So next month we kick off, and I do basics and go up. And generally, you don't even have to know the technical terms. You don't have to know all the technical terms in Forex before you do good money. All you have to know is your process, your steps, and that is it. I mean, that's my opinion, anyways. You just have to know the process and all of those things. Sorry, I've spoken for 6 minutes already, so let's get into the charts. Yeah, so I mentioned that you have your 4 hour zone, then there's a key level somewhere here. There's our key level here. So it means that we should be focusing on buys. So I did this. Let me replay, so we'll just start new. Yeah, so we now have the key level. So we know that from 11 a.m. my time, we should be looking for buys. So we go down to 30 minutes because we know that direction is bullish. So all we look for is buys. So 30 minutes, wait for our engulfing on 30 minutes, which we got. Oh, no, not engulfing on 30 minutes. I apologize. We already had the engulfing on 30 minutes. As I already marked it. I'm so sorry. So, but then I know that 11, from 11, I have to be looking um for my RKL within the TC zone. So I already have my 30 minutes TC here, and now from 11, I am looking for buys. So I would have genuinely, usually, not every time, actually, not every time, not usually, sometimes I take this 10:30 before the candle open. It gave me a hair care. Sometimes I take it and buy, but preferably for me, I like to wait for the new time. You know, for the new what's the word? For the new candle, the new 4 hour candle to print it and go in its RKL. So I see this there. This is a rejection. Then my entry was somewhere here, and I targeted a 1 is to 3, and it stressed me for a while. Yeah. So that's how I got this. So this is like 1 is to 4, actually, not 1 is to 3. This is 1 is to 4. So I got this by, and I just want to see where it will end up, and that's why I still have the trade on. But this is where I took profit. I took about 1,300. Yeah, 1,300. I reached 300. There was a way I did my lot size that, I reached 300, about 300. Yeah, 300 to 500 is what I reached now, because I figured that I should go heavier on my risk because I mean, that's the only way I can, scale quicker and faster. And 500 is less than 1% of the 100K account. So I risked about I now I have increased my risk from 250 to 300. I think that was what I was doing. Now it is between 300 and 500. Actually, I think it should be 350 and 500, but let's see what's up. So that's it. I made about 1,300 here, and yeah, that is it for USDJPY. And then my second trade was on, let me cancel the replay. So let me go to 4 hours and it really makes sense. Okay. All right. So my second trade was on gold. So this trade, gold has been bearish, right? So I think I had an opportunity to sell here from, I can't remember, it was a continuation trade, but I didn't take the trade, but I just saw it. So I knew that we're of course clearly we're bearish on gold, at least at the moment. So I wanted a new H4 zone, but for we didn't get the kind of RKL I would have loved. I mean, this is the key level I used genuinely. I didn't There was no key level. I wish he rejected maybe this or something. It came up a little more and rejected this. But then he tapped into the 4 hour zone, and that is what I used. I didn't really care about the engulfing that much. I knew it tapped into, like you can see, tapped into. Let me select and let me start from here. So it tapped into the 4 hour zone, gave me the engulfing, then RKL. Then I waited because I wasn't able to, enter the trade immediately. Normally, this should have been my entry, but then I wasn't able to, enter the trade. So I waited at some point. I waited for a while, then entered um, here. Yeah, so it triggered, went up, went down. Of course, timing was also a problem. It was already 6 p.m. I don't want to. I genuinely don't like to be in the market anything from maybe 4 o'clock or something. Yeah, so I this it dropped off this here and went up again. Yeah, went up again, and when it was about this time, I just closed. I just closed at maybe, I can't remember, 100 and something, like one one 110 or $120. I think I'll check it as. So I just want to see where it will end. That's why it's still on my chart. So leave. So we'll go back to real time. So we can see how he's still doing. He's still dancing around because of, and I believe this is because of timing. Genuinely, this is because of timing. I want to. I still expect it to go lower, but it is gold. Gold should be bullish. So if I see any bullish movement tomorrow, this is where if it breaks this level, I believe I can now look for buys. But before then, I'm still gunning for sales, regardless of the results. Okay, so yeah, those are the two trades I took. I added silver um to my watch list now. And so what I do is I have plenty of them on the watch list, but I trade maybe just two daily. I don't look at I look at all of them, but the cleanest, I'll just pick two of the, two clean setups. Do you get two clean pairs for the day and I trade. Yeah, that's it for chart, and let's quickly go to funded next. um, where you are. Let me just give me a few minutes. Oh yes, that's right. So we are here now. So let's go to, what's January? So let's go to the profile for January. So you see, I 3%. I lost 3% last month, and that was because, let me show you the trade I was saying. at some point. Okay, so this is all me, all me. Oh, it was even. Can you imagine? I was even telling you it was 1,000 and something. So can you see 230? I meant 2,330 rather dollars. That was what I lost here. And I mean, before then, I made money, lost, and immediately this happened. You can see I just started losing money. I just started losing money, and it messed up my. I mean, this was. I think I was up good money at this point, somewhere here, and then my next trade was where it messed me up, and yeah. So let's go to this month. So because I took two trades this month, made. Let me go back. Yeah, so February 26 details. Let me see profile. And yeah, I'm up 1% and 1.52%. And no loss yet. And I love it. I hope I continue like that. And yeah, so first profit was 1,333 dollars, $333, and the other one was 204. Oh, really? I did that. 204. And yeah, so that is it. So current account balance is 101,523, which is good news for me at least. So let's see how well we can, push this account. Let's do well. Let's see what's up, and I would update us as we proceed. So thank you very much for following me on this journey. I hope we can do this again and again and again and again. And I hope I can remain loyal to my promises. So thank you very much for joining today, and I will see you next time.